wanted to highlight what's the actual connection between identity, which was in phase one, and purpose. And I think it's really important to touch base on that identity is part of the mind. It's always going to change and evolve. And I think a lot of people don't really know what is a part of our identity. And I think it's quite important that until you become open, can you find purpose. So if your identity is quite closed, it's not willing to evolve, because the mind is a part of evolution. If it's not open and it's quite closed down as a system to really go out and get what you want, because the mind is the true server of the soul, and it's not open, can purpose flow through you. And that's really important. So connection to identity and purpose is really key. And I'll go through identity and the mind in the awakening. Really, really important to understand that identity has a huge part. And that's why when I was in phase one, I talked about codependency. Codependency is a huge, huge part of identity change. And so it's the first hurdle for you to really go through, and your upheavals will be the same as me. So learning to take those projections off the external world and go within is one of the hardest things that you'll ever do as a human being, but it's one of the most rewarding. So a lot of us, must at some point in our life look at our identity and say, okay, what mask am I wearing, and what is it that I'm actually going to do to find purpose, and how am I going to change this? So identity is actually a part of the mind. Okay, so it's really important that your mind's actually going to build your purpose. So if it's not open, how are you going to find purpose? So really important I highlight that so people aren't confused what this has to actually do with identity. Identity is a huge component to your mind.